Alrighty, UFC 322 is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. This is happening tomorrow, and I gotta say, this is a really interesting fight card, man. I gotta say, there are some bangers on here, bro. We're starting things off with Carlos Prates, who of course is facing Leon Edwards. I mean, that alone is a very good main event. You know what I mean? Leon Edwards has... I'm being pressured right here. Leon Edwards has shown multiple times that he is absolutely world champion level. He's defeated Kamaru Usman twice. He has improved every single aspect of his fighting. And I remember, man, kind of always knew that it was going to be Leon Edwards to be the dark horse in that weight class. And I think he still is. It just depends on what version of him shows up, right? Now he's going to face Carlos Prates, who is, again, another elite level fighter. It's kind of funny that one of the most popular things about him ended up being the fact that he smokes. So it's like, man, there's always this thing, right, where it's like, when a fighter has a vice, there we go. When a fighter has a vice, something that just doesn't seem very healthy for him, there's always this curiosity, man. How would they perform if they were to find a way to get rid of this vice, right? For some guys, it's, you know, they just don't have discipline. They party too much. You know, the John Jones of the world. Too much alcohol, too much partying. Hey. You know you like that. There we go. That was, man. I gotta say, bro, sometimes I do things in there that is just like, just slip, boom. Gorgeous. So there we go. First one, a success. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not gonna do every single main card fighter because there's some fights that I'm more excited for than others. Like, for example, Carlos Prates versus Leon Edwards. I'm more excited for that than Sean Brady versus, who's Sean Brady fighting again? Yeah, Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. I'm more excited for Leon versus Carlos than that one. I'm excited for Beneil Dariush versus Benoit Saint Denis. Of course, the co-main event, which is Valentina Shevchenko versus Wei Li. And then the main event, Islam Makhachev versus the welterweight champion, Jack Della Maddalena. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Let's get it. I do love it when we have the actual matchup right here. You know what I'm saying? Nope. To the body. Let's see here. I really don't know who I'm going to pick to win this fight, honestly. I'll be rooting for Leon Edwards. I really do like him, even though he beat one of my favorite fighters ever. Even though he beat him twice, I still like Leon Edwards. I always like fighters who do every single thing in their power to not be a one-trick pony. I mean, I've said this to you guys many times. You know, honestly, man, those of you that have watched me for a long time, I feel like you kind of understand where I stand when it comes to what I like about certain fighters and what I don't like. You guys know I like OP fighters. You know that. I like people that are overpowered in their craft, guys that are very difficult to beat. I always gravitate towards those guys. But, you know, guys like, you know, hey, pretty much in every single sport that I check out, not just sport, anything whatsoever that I look into or that I end up being a fan of, my favorite is always the absolute best guy at that thing. It could be music, composing, art, fucking video game players, sports, academia. It doesn't matter. Politics, philosophy, even though I stay away from politics as much as possible because it's fucking cancer. But it just doesn't matter what it is. Podcasting, you know, doesn't matter what it is. Even fictional characters that do not exist. Rot. Boop, boom. Headshot, bang. Characters that do not exist. My favorite ones are always the overpowered ones. I like Superman. I like Jean Grey from X-Men. I like Wanda. I like I like immortals, you know, the ones that seem like they can't be killed, like the Wolverine, you know, Deadpool, and then video games. Oh my God, beautiful work. Back up. You know, guys like Kratos, who's died multiple times. Head kick. Oh, man. We are on fire, boys. We're on fire. We are on fire. Yeah, you know, these characters that death can have me when it earns me. You know, Kratos. God, people like that. Characters like that that are just so powerful. Like, I like gods. You know what I mean? There's some people that are just like, oh, I want to be able to relate to the character. I could not care less. I couldn't care less about being able to relate. I don't want to relate to my MMA fighters. I don't want to relate to my fictional characters. I want gods. You know what I mean? Gods. What's Dr. Manhattan, right? The blue one, right? That's what I'm talking about right there, bro. Gods. It's why my favorite Batman is the demon Batman from Man of Steel, the Ben Affleck Batman. You know, that one that it's just my personality type, right? So I don't even know how I even got into this topic. I was just saying I like Leon because Leon has done everything in his power to remove all the holes in his game, and I respect that so much, man. I respect that so much. Let's move on. Let's get it. Leg kick. I got you. I'll say, man, I appreciate every single player. Like, every single time there's a fight card coming up, I can always tell when I'm facing, like, MMA fans as opposed to, like... Then again, I mean, there's a lot of overlap, right? A lot of MMA fans are also fans of the UFC games, so there's that. But there's some people that, if there's a fight card coming up, I notice an uptick. Or if they see me pick one of the fighters, they try to pick the other fighter that will be fighting. I love that so much. Like my opponent right here that went for Valentina. Respect. I just love it. It just brings me into the... I don't know. It's very immersive for me personally. So there we go. Here. Leg kick. Nope. Good body to the head. Leg kick. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Circle with that check hook. I kind of want him to chase me a little bit so I can circle and rock him with that check hook right there. Yeah, I'm not going to make any predictions with these fights, bro. I'm just not going to. I don't find... He got it. I don't really find making fight predictions fun anymore. I really don't. And it's just because, like I'll say this, man. I'll say this. There was sometimes I look back and I miss when I had very, very few people like paying attention to me. I swear to God. I swear on everything, bro. Like, and I think what I'm gonna actually do is I think what I'm gonna do maybe next year when I know that I can actually commit to it. I want to surround myself with like-minded people. That's just simply what it is. No. There we go. I want to surround myself with like-minded people. At this point, bro, I don't really care too much about growing an audience or anything like that. Like, I just really don't. Right now, I just want to be around the sort of people that want to play the sort of games I want to play. Like, people that want to play positive sum games as opposed to, you know, I just, yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is like maybe a Discord, maybe, and just fill that shit with like-minded people, and we can just talk MMA. Like we could just talk fights. You know what I mean? Make the craziest, most ridiculous predictions ever without like, you know what happens. I can't believe you said that. You were wrong. It's like, bro, can we just have fun? Can we just like Like, holy shit, bro. I just miss those days. You know what I mean? I miss those days. So it's like everything has benefits and negatives. Like growing an audience, the benefits, of course, is like, you know, views, money, stuff like that. But man, the negatives is like people who don't understand you at all come across your content and because they have no context, right? They just assume that you're just the dumbest person on the fucking planet. You're like, wait, no, I swear I'm not dumb. I swear to God. If you knew me, you know, if you've watched me for a long time, you'll understand why I said that. But it's like, hey, beautiful work. I am so happy this is going by quick, because like I was a little bit worried that I was gonna be here for like 40 minutes trying to use all of these different characters, but here we go. Also, you guys let me know in the comments section if you prefer this type of showcase when it's a pay-per-view where I use multiple fighters in the same video, or do you want me to go back to like single showcases, right? It's more lucrative, right, to do single showcases, because then I could do like 2 videos a day kind of thing. But like, I don't know, I feel like some of you enjoy it more this way, where we just do a bunch of fights in one like long video and just call it a day. So let me know what you prefer, and that's what we are going to do. So there we go. We got Valentina out of there. It's okay, Valentina. I'm about to use you right now and try to get some revenge, unless I run into a player that just mollywops me. I don't know. We'll see. You guys have gotten so good lately, so let's do it. Valentina. The kick. Boom. Not bad. Romero always makes fun of me. That takedown, that trip. I believe that's called a. I believe what he just did. Hold on. Yeah, that was a Sasai. Sasai Surikumi Ashi. Every time I say that, Romero makes fun of me. Man, I haven't trained jiu-jitsu in a long time. Long time, bro. Very long time. I'm taking a break from it. With the pace that I'm training right now, I'm gonna get a black belt when I'm like 50 or some shit. I don't know, man. I'm just falling out of love of, you know, just falling out of love with martial arts in general, I think, you know, and I think it's just because like I burnt out. That's just the simple truth. And the one way to not completely despise something is just to take a break from it. Just take a break from it and, you know, let the love come back and then go back to it. So, excuse me. Take down, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, so it's like, you know, jiu-jitsu, bro, especially gi jiu-jitsu. Okay, really? We're gonna turn this into this right now? We're gonna just clinch spam? Okay, that's how you wanna play this. That's how you wanna play it. No problemas. Why is my opponent fighting like they're scared of striking? I'm like, this makes no sense. This guy is not bad. Like I've fought this man before, and I don't know why he's fighting right now like he's scared to scared to strike. No. Wow, twice in a row. Give me your back. Come here. Boom. How dare you? How dare you make me look like a fool? When the game plays out like that, you realize EA's potential. I say this all the time, man. The one thing that I really, really cannot stand about EA is how long it takes them to do something, bro. Like how long it takes them to like give us like even the smallest fucking thing. It will take them like 2 or 3 games to like get to it. You know what I mean? But when they do something, when EA does it, and I don't know about FIFA and whatever the other EA games. I'm talking about the UFC games. When EA finally decides, all right, I guess we're gonna do the thing. They always, I mean, they set a precedent. They become the standard. Like vulnerability, for example. Vulnerability. The first time we saw vulnerability was EA MMA. That was the first time I got a taste of it, and I remember asking, begging, please bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. It took them until, was it UFC 3, EA Sports UFC 3. I mean, we got 1 and 2, and then UFC 3 for them to implement vulnerability. And I think so. It was either in 3 or 2. I think it was 3. So, like, I was talking about the smoothness of how I, stood up, muscle to the back, lift, drop. It was so smooth and gorgeous. Smoothed and, like, just smooth. Absolutely smooth. But, and I know they can do the same thing with, like, every other aspect of this game. It'll just take them 10 years, you know what I mean? Like, by the time EA finally gives us the sort of game I dream of. At this, I'm like thinking I'm gonna be like 60 years old, bro. Like 60 years old, already done with YouTube, already done with gaming probably. And then one of you guys will probably message me somewhere. One of you guys that know me personally will probably message me, oh man, did you see the new UFC game? And I'm gonna be like, man, I haven't played a UFC game in like fucking 5 years. And you're like, man, you gotta check out the new one. It's exactly what we've been asking for this whole time. He's gonna get me. And then I'm gonna be pissed as fuck. Cause like, I'm like, man, y'all couldn't do this shit when I was younger and still like doing YouTube and begging for it. Now you do it this shit when I'm like done working a normal job now, normal 9 to 5 like a normal human being. Now you want to do it. That's what I think is gonna happen at this point. I'm talking to a game that has it all. Right. Has it all, everything, not like some things I want, which is why honestly guys, like this is why I'm trying to learn how to make a video game. Let's get him out of here. Come on, there we go. Not because I want to sell you guys a video game or because I want to put out a video game myself. I just want to make a fun little project that I can play in my spare time. Like my dream, let me tell you guys my dream. My dream is to learn how to make a video game so that I can make the hardest, most complicated jiu-jitsu game. Like I'm talking, it will take me 5 years to learn my own game. And I will be happy, bro. I'll just be happy. When I want a game, I hop on and play my own shit. You know what I mean? Play my own game as complex as I want it. Do the same thing with striking. Play my own stuff. That's what I want, man. That's my dream. When I'm done with all this, and this just becomes a straight up hobby and it's no longer a job or whatever. Just hop on, pick up a controller and just spend a few hours just playing my own game that I made for myself, and maybe like a few close friends that want to like check it out. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do it. I swear to God, I'm gonna do it. Let's move on. We're tired now, boys. We're tired now. It's been a long day. Waiting for weight classes and fucking. What am I gonna do, EA? What am I gonna do for you guys to please give us the online experience? Whoa! This man is block countering me. I'm a good player. That's a good player. Yeah, he's block countering me, standing his ground, giving me the forward moving slip. There we go. I found him. Side step. Yeah, I gotta pay attention to this guy, man. I gotta pay attention to this guy. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I needed to pay attention to this guy. Yeah. I can always tell the players I need to sit up for. I can always tell. Ooh. There we go. That, oh, come on. I want to grapple a little bit. Just a little bit. But I don't want to shoot a takedown because I don't want to waste my stamina. I just want to end up. There we go. Counter. Just want to end up on the ground and grapple a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Come on. Give me something. Like that. Let's soften him up right here. My goal is to let him move. I deny him just to try to waste his stamina a little bit. So I'm not going to be too proactive on the ground right here. Just going to keep denying him just like this. Oh, see, this is what I didn't want to do right here. Because I figured he would deny me. Oh, damn. No. That jab hook combo, man. Oh. There we go. Let's get him out of here. Very, very good. Very, very good. This is the kind of player that if I did not lock in like really early, can get a massive lead and then I just will not be able to come back. So sorry I barely talked in this one, but I really had to take this guy seriously. I had to. I absolutely had to, man. The way he was moving, some of the shit that he was doing just told me this is the kind of guy that was snowball a lead bad. He's, you know, he's standing his ground. He's like slipping and working my body. I just players like this, you got to sit up. You got to sit up ASAP. Okay, let's do the last one, boys. Last one. De la Madalena. Madalena. De la. Madalena. So, you guys let me know in the comments who you guys think is going to win this one. To be honest, I am heavily leaning towards Islam Makhachev. I would love to see Jack get it done. I would. I really would, boys. But. And Jack does such a good job of working the body. I'm hoping that while working the body, like I'm trying to do right here, while working Islam's body, maybe he can find something, you know, gas him out a little bit. I don't know, boys. My brain says Islam for sure. Islam's going to go out there, take this guy down, and I just think Islam's going to be able to put him on his back. You know, he just will be able to. That's not to say that Jack does not know how to get back up to his feet. We saw him against Bilal Muhammad. He's going to quit. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. We got ourselves a skill check quitter. Skill check quitter. This man said, I see where this fight is going. I have no interest in it. I am just going to vamoose. I'm going to exit stage left. Oh, shit, man. Hey, man. It is what it is. If that's what you want to do, boy. Let's move on. Let's do another one. Give me that. Give me that fist bump. Carlos Prates. Fighting nerd. Uh-huh. Gonna work your body, man. You gonna let me work your body? Like, I need... You know what, bro? Let's try to finish this fight with a body shot. I'm using Jack Madalena. Why not? And I don't necessarily fight in this style. Like I do work the body, but you know, not like I'm doing it right here where I'm like slipping and trying to go to the body and shit. That's not my style. It's always good to, you know, play a style that you don't necessarily use. Ooh. Cowboy, I want milk. Boom, boom. Yeah, okay. Confusing striking this guy. That body is nice and getting worked. Oh, come on. That would have been nice. Trying to slip the overhand and blast into the body, but too soon. There we go. Body, body, body. Sound like Pryoxis. Body, body, body. Oh, come on. Trying to go body. Come on, come on, come on. Body, body. Body. Ooh, come on! I missed it because I did a freaking major slip. Body. Body, 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 body. Oh! Body, 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 body. Oh my God, bro. Does that like give you extra power when you say that shit and you're working the body, huh? Body, body, body. Oh my God. Is that what happens? Maybe you're gonna have to start saying that more. Body, body, bam, 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 bam. And we got him out of there. There you have it, boys. Hope you enjoyed this fighter showcase. If you did, Biko na you please leave a like. All right? See you later. Peace out.